Hello everyone, my name is Sheena, the host of Spoiler Alert Podcast, and I will be reviewing PowerPlant number 33. A quick recap on the 7-minute short. PowerPlant number 33 takes place in a city that heavily relies on a sleeping kaiju that gives off electricity to power cars, phones, and everyday appliances. One day, a giant mysterious one-armed robot falls from the sky and awakens the kaiju. The kaiju and robot ensues in a slow-moving battle. Kaiju defeats the robot and leaves the city, leaving the people without any power. Now a few facts on who worked on this short. First is the planning director and scriptwriter Yasuhiro Yoshida, who also worked on A Time of Eve and Pale Cocoon, both which carries pretty similar themes to this short. Next is the art director and kaiju/robot designer Yuji Kaneko. He was also the art director for a wide range of shows from Kill la Kill to Patema Inverted. Then we have the animation director and character designer Kengo Saito. He also worked on shows like Kisniver and When Supernatural Battles Become Commonplace. And finally, the two studios involved are Studio Rika and Studio Trigger, who of course worked on the anime previously mentioned. And now on to the actual review. For a 7-minute short, it was able to completely follow the dramatic structure of storytelling. Its strongest point, surprisingly, is exposition. The director was able to really capture the world and the atmosphere of the short in about a minute. This was successfully done by the many different shots of the city and even the main character's home. She's not really the main character, but we'll just call her that since she has the most characterization. Anyways, the exposition clearly shows that the people of the city cares about electricity and the things that it powers more than anything else. We see this from the quick glimpses of the city from the trash and boxes piling on the sidewalk. Also, we see rusting on all things made of metal, showing that there's little maintenance. With that said, the short has quite a bit of symbolism. What does the kaiju and robot represent? What does it mean when they fight each other? Why is everyone wearing the same suit, and how does it relate to the main character taking it off at the end? Personally, I see the entire short as a take on society's dependency on material possessions. I won't go into a full analysis on this since this is a review, but I do like how it leaves the audience thinking. I do want to also add that I did like the original soundtrack. The soundtrack was done by a group called Tomishiro. The music is very heavy and booming, which represents the massive size of the kaiju and the robot, as well as the danger they present to the people of the city. The music then becomes a slow melancholic piano at the end as the kaiju leaves. In comparison to the music in the beginning, which was a heavy orchestra, the song at the end gives a closure and a breath of relief. My only complaint is probably the design of the robot and the fight scene. A lot of the short was a build-up to the fight scene, only to see a poorly designed robot and an anticlimactic fight. It's possible that the design of the robot was intentional, but I'm not really a big fan of CG anyways. Overall, it's a good short. It's worth sitting down 7 minutes to watch. I did skim through the other shorts and would say it's one of the few that feels like a fully produced anime episode. I hope you enjoyed this review. Again, my name is Sheena, the host of Spoiler Alert Podcast, and I will see you all next time.